Hello again, and welcome to our look at the upcoming Wednesday, October 1st session. In front of you is the economic calendar as per usual. And as you can see, we have German manufacturing PMI coming out during the session, expected to be 50.3. This, of course, will have a effect on both the DAX and the Euro. And of course, the higher the number, the better. If we go underneath 50, we could expect to see a bit of a sell-off in the DAX and probably in the euro-dollar pair as well. Shortly after that, we have manufacturing PMI coming out of the UK, anticipated at 52.5. That, of course, is a driver of the FTSE and the British pound, and will have the exact same correlation. Higher numbers mean higher asset prices in both the pound and the FTSE. A little bit later in the day, we go to the ADP. It's a private corporation out of America that does payroll software. Their unemployment change number, they estimate what the employment situation is like in the United States. It's anticipated to come out at 210. Now, the thing about this number is it gives a general idea of where non-farm payrolls could come out at. The correlation isn't 100%, but generally if it does better, so does non-farm payroll. So, of course, the market will pay attention to that, and that will have an effect on both the US dollar and the stock markets in the United States as well. And then lastly is the numbers that we are following for the session is the ISM manufacturing PMI numbers coming out of the United States, anticipated to be 58.5. This will drive the S&P 500, the Dow, the NASDAQ, the stock markets in America in general. With that being said, we look over at the DAX and we can see that 9,400 euros has in fact offered support again. As we had anticipated yesterday, 94 to 98 would be the range, and it appears that that is still true. A move above 9,500 euros, in our opinion, sends this market looking for 98. Given enough time, it is going to be choppy though. We are the first to admit that. We'd be buyers of calls above 95. Looking at the FTSE, we did fall a bit during the session, but 6,600 held up as support. That's why I think that these UK numbers will have an effect on the marketplace. With that, we're looking for short-term charts as buying signals, perhaps something on the hourly or maybe even the 4-hour chart. We don't really have a nice hammer yet, but on the hourly chart you can definitely see that 6,600 has offered a little bit of support so far. You can see over in the euro dollar we have fallen yet again. Not a big surprise. We have bounced a little bit, but really short-term charts offer put buying opportunities. It looks like we're in the middle of a little bit of a rally, but if we fail, perhaps breaking the bottom of this hammer, that could be a put buying opportunity as well, as would any resistive candle above. The euro right now simply cannot be a market that you can be bullish of, so therefore we are only buying puts on rallies. You can see that the British pound did go back and forth a little bit during the session, basically hugging the 162 level. That area has been important a couple times, so we think the markets are probably waiting for those British numbers to come out before it makes a move. On a break above the 163, we are bullish, and at that point in time, we are buying calls. And finally, over at the S&P 500, we fell to 1970, bounced, and formed a positive candle. That being said, it looks like we will try to break out to the upside above the range highs for Friday and Monday. Would be buying opportunity as far as we can see. We'd start buying calls, aiming for 2000, eventually heading to 2020. With that being said, we have taken a look at the upcoming Wednesday, October 1st trading session.